So I received the Speederbike Scout Trooper and Grogu. I got this through Pulse. Not long after we got the Return of the Jedi one, we immediately got the repaint. And in 2019, I was like, why doesn't Hasbro just re-release the Speederbike in white? It would make sense. And I don't know, something, they lost the mold, who knows? We don't know the full story. There's lots of speculation, but we finally get it. Of course, it's massively expensive. It's like 45 bucks. You think back to like the Speederbike with figure back in 1995. Now, granted, it wasn't as good a detail and everything. It was $10. It was $10 for that, and this is 45. Now, we have a lot more here. We have a carded figure inside. We have a little Grogu. There's more details to the bike and all that, but still, it's amazing that this is over 4 times the price of buying a Speederbike, I know, 25 years ago. But let's open it up. Most of that box is taken up by our Scout Trooper here on card, with the bike barely taking up anything else. So here's the Scout Trooper. This is my first one. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one on card, but I'll get a really good close look at Grogu there in the little bag. Looks really good. I'm going to have to buy a second one because I do want a carded version of this. And so this is $289 there. But I'm going to wait to see if I get one on clearance. I get the Return of the Jedi one. I was able to get one for close to half price to get a second one, so I get a Scout Trooper loose. It's a good Scout Trooper. I can go grab one if you want to really look at it. But this one, I know Target's already had them at half price for some reason. Not at my Targets, but I think I'm going to wait and see. I bet at least after Christmas I'll be able to pick up another one. And I don't care if the box is damaged ultimately because I'm going to open it. And it's just a repaint of the Return of the Jedi Speederbike we got, which is very similar to the, Legacy Collection bike we got 10, 11 years ago. Some slight differences, but I went over that when I did the Jedi one. So, of course, it opens up for the engine detail in there. The bottom gun does not move. The flaps in the back do open. Pop these open. There we go. Is that all further open? Apparently, and you can actually take the satchel off the back, which I think makes it so you can open up those flaps further. Yes. So you can have them all the way open without the satchel on the back there. I think this might be slightly different from the Jedi bike. I'd have to go look. But, you know, ultimately the same bike. It does have the display stand, which makes it so you can display it, you know, at 3 different positions. You know, really high, kind of high, not quite as high. This is more like here, like if it's just kind of hovering right above the ground. This just pops in, like so. And we can just have it sitting right there, which is pretty nice. But, I mean, it's nice. It's great to get this. We needed it. I'm happy to get it. I'm worried that they're going to do another one. It'll have IG-11 and Grogu on a Speederbike and stuff like that. You know, sometimes Hasbro finally gets something out and then they repaint. And at $45 a repaint, that's a lot to go on there. But yeah, still pretty cool. I'm glad Hasbro finally put it out. Like I said, this is something of 4 years ago. I'm like, why don't we have this? It seems like an obvious thing. It was in the trailers. I'm just surprised Hasbro didn't have them. Apparently they just didn't have the mold. But there we go. It's the new Speederbike with a slightly dirtier Scout and Grogu. All for 45 bucks. All right. So just a quick comparison looking at our new Mandalorian bike compared to the Return of the Jedi bike. You can see the little packs on the back of those are different. And of course the color. And that's it. Everything else is the same. It's pretty much the same Scout too, just a little bit different paint job in the Grogu. So not a whole lot of difference, but good one to get.